G'day folks, welcome to a Monday afternoon. It's nice and cold out here, typical Melbourne weather. We go from wearing a t-shirt and light pants to, well at the moment I think I'm wearing 3 hoodie wind cheaters and 2 layers of pants because it is actually really cold, particularly this morning. So, so much for acclimatisation and nice days, although I think it's going to fire up later on in the week. But yeah, everything's been going pretty well. Lots of gaming and stuff going on. PC's working well. Yeah, I can't wait to finish that other big one. I might just get a Core i7 board for that one, and if the quad-core AMD makes its way here intact, I might actually put in a PC out here. Likewise works upgrading computers slowly, so might be able to score a couple more IBM mini towers like these, or mini desktops, and mount them to the wall, but they'll be the next model along. There'll be a Lenovo with a Core 2 Duo in them. So yeah, we'll talk to the IT guy when he shows up, because knowing what work's like, they'll just hang on to them for a while. They'll sit in the server room in the back corner for a while, and then eventually you just get tossed in the skip. So instead of throwing them in the rubbish skip, I'll make sure that I can adopt them, even if it does mean paying them like 20, 30, 50 bucks for them. I don't care. IBM make a nice little micro ATX desktop, and a very solid one at that. So that's all working really well. Yeah, I had a bit of a chat to me mate about a good mate. I'm not going to say who he is, but about false flagging and stuff like that. And recently there was an incident where somebody was cyberbullied. I can't remember who it was. It was mentioned on the news, and she almost tried to kill herself over this cyberbullying thing. Like, it was a Twitter thing, and I'm not a big fan of social media. I hate Facebook. I simply refuse to use it for anything but the utmost basic checking up on family type stuff, because family do use it. I don't like the fact that they use it, but yeah, I don't use my Facebook. Don't ask me for my Facebook just don't ask me. I actually want to shut down my Facebook page. I do have a Twitter as well. I want to shut that down because it's just a load of crap as far as I'm concerned. Social media is just a good way to lose personal information and privacy, and a good way to be harassed, so nah. And because of this cyberbullying incident, it has been in the news a lot lately, and YouTube, I don't think it falls under the same category as, say, Facebook, but as far as I'm concerned, it's what would you call it, it's basically the same as Facebook as far as I'm concerned. Vloggers and people like that often post videos several times a day just with what they're doing, so as far as I'm concerned, it's the same as Facebook, and if someone's harassing you, you can press charges against them. There are crime squads in Victoria Police and Australian Police in general set up to combat this sort of thing, so as long as YouTube's willing to step up to the plate and allow prosecution of cyberbullying on YouTube, that's a great thing. So yeah, if you do have a problem with that, contact your local authorities about cyberbullying, find out what can be done about it, and just nail these bastards. Because I've had a couple come up recently who are fairly vicious. Like, they're not too bad. There's only so much you can do on YouTube, but still, it'd be nice to be able to put them in their place and teach them that just because you're on the internet, it doesn't mean you can belittle or psychologically harm people. I mean, it doesn't bother me much at all. I've got a pretty tough shell, but just to see other people cave in and close their accounts and things like that simply because of a bit of harassment, that's not on. Like, these people are just dirtbags. They have nothing to live for. They're just a hollow husk of a human being, and they're getting off on crushing people and making them close their accounts, and that's not on. So yeah, if you're being harassed and bullied, that sort of thing, contact authorities, contact YouTube. If people are doing name and shame videos against you, that sort of thing, videos harassing you, that's prohibited. I actually can't do name and shame videos on people that are harassing me, because I'd be just as bad as them. I'd get into trouble. So there are means of doing it. I think YouTube's a bit slack with it. YouTube needs to be set up like a forum. I moderate my channel like I moderate a forum. I've moderated forums before. I don't do it anymore, but I moderate forums pretty strictly, and that's the same way I run my YouTube channel. If someone's being a real dick, I ban them immediately. If they're being a little bit of a dick, I give them a couple of chances, then I ban them. But there's no possibility that I can just IP ban them or something like that. So I think YouTube needs to step up to the plate and let either a decent reporting system have YouTube ban them, or at least allow a YouTube partner to perform an IP ban on somebody who is genuinely harassing them, because it's just not on the way it's going. So that's my little rant on cyber safety and cyber bullying and cyber psychology, because there are a lot of nut jobs out there. For the most part, to me, it's amusing the way some people just get so worked up over nothing. But you always meet strange people around the world. Like I said, like some people always used to say to me, join the army, travel the world, meet strange people and then kill them. Oh well. Anyway, I got this nice little LCD module. It's been sitting up here for a while. It almost fell down the other day, so before it gets damaged or thrown out, I want to offer this to somebody. If they want it, I was going to ask money for it, but I know it worked when it came out of the photocopier, but if someone wants it, just let me know. I'll work out the shipping for it and you can have it. If you want to make a donation, that's appreciated. I don't really want to get into cash donations and things. I've already got to pay tax on my YouTube income anyway. But if if somebody wants this, they can have it. It's off a big digital copier. It's got a touchscreen, membrane touchscreen pad, 4-wire type. I don't know if it's capacitive or resistive or whatever, but yeah. Don't know the actual make and model. It's got the inverter, 24 volts in, I believe, and a 5-volt trigger. I'm not too sure on that one. But there's no make or model on it apart from a little code down there which says EDMGU14W1F, followed by Q704A. And that's just a high voltage warning. It doesn't say anything like made by Sharp Corporation or anything like on the other pads I've seen. The other LCDs I've had from photocopiers, they're usually made by Sharp or Toshiba or someone like that. But yeah, if you want an oddball LCD with a touchscreen on it, let me know. It'd be a shame to see this thing go to waste. Touchscreen's in good condition apart from a little nick there and a little one up there, but they don't seem to have penetrated it, and I believe there's a gas membrane between here, so when you do touch it, it makes contact, and you can sort of see it flexing. Yeah, it's like a bubble. There's a gas layer, a dielectric layer between the two, so I'd probably be capacitive, I guess. But yeah, not a bad little display, and I've got several smaller ones about that big that I need to dig out of a supply cupboard somewhere, and I'll probably end up giving them away too. It's of no practical use to me, so if you want it, let me know. I guess it's first in, first served, since I'm just making this a public video. But yeah, not particularly useful. Anyway, I think we'll do an equipment autopsy tonight as well. Why not? I haven't done one for a while. I've mostly been doing filler content as I clean up, but thankfully outside's got enough free space that I can move cars around out the front of the shed here and work on them easily, and it's just good to have a good throw out, and that's what I'm going to be doing in here, and have suitable equipment autopsies on the stuff that's in there. That'll be the next to go. There's some stuff that we can put a microwave transformer across later on in the week. But yeah, it's actually coming up pretty good, even though it still looks like a mess. I'm getting more room. And definitely finish the Jag engine off, because I know I said I'd do that last weekend, but the weather was so good I just never really got anything done in here apart from making more mess. So that's all good. That's almost all. Another thing was, somebody asked me about gurney cleaning or pressure cleaning air conditioners, and that's why you don't run the pump when you want to pressure clean an air conditioner. That was my one at about 800-900 psi on jet, and it completely crushes the coil fins. If you want to use a pressure cleaner, don't run the pump. Just use mains pressure, set it to jet spray, wave spray rather than a solid jet, and yeah, just work up and down the coil or side to side and let all the rubbish run out of it, and use coil cleaning solution. But better yet, just get a normal gun, trigger gun, sprayer, and just use it on coarse jet and minimal pressure because it doesn't take much to crush these fins, as you can see there. And that's exactly what this water jet has done. It has just completely flattened them. So yeah, you do not want to use a gurney, pressure cleaner, hot Karcher, whatever you call it. You don't want to use one of them on air conditioning coils unless the motor's not running, or if you can dial the pressure down, if it's got a pressure regulator, dial it right down low and use a flat, low pressure soft spray, and yeah, just work side to side and let all the crud run out of it. But yeah, you hit it with a decent jet or a decent fan, it'll just go squish like that. And then you'll be getting a coil comb or a screwdriver and flatten them back out again. Or straighten them out, I should say. So yeah, don't use gurneys on air conditioning coils, it's not good for them. Likewise, car radiators or anything with fine fins on them. If you hit them with enough pressure, it'll just flatten them out like you've been running your thumb over them. Not good. So that's an extra Ramblertronic Monday done for you. But yeah, a fairly important one. Just remember, just because it's online, if you're being bullied by anyone, don't let it, A, don't let it get to you, and B, if it's becoming a problem, report them. Not just to YouTube, but to local authorities if you can. Like if it's on Facebook, particularly Facebook bullying, you can report that to local authorities and serious action can be taken against them. Because it's just not on. Not on in real life, and just because you can't just reach over and punch their lights out for being a dick, it doesn't mean you can't do it through the legal system. So I hope you all enjoy this video. I promise a little more filling content to come. Not just washing cars and cleaning up. But it's all good, and as long as you watch it, I'll keep making it. Thanks for watching, thanks for the support, thanks for the donations, and thanks for watching.